else listens. Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita Beee. Talks with Nita Beee. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio,
the West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
What is COVID?
COVID is a virus, one of the many germs that your body is constantly on the defense against.
Can I catch COVID?
It is very aggressive.
Really?
You can develop a temperature, you can lose sense of taste, lose your sense of smell.
Taste?
The virus is lethal enough to cause severe enough illness to cause your body to shut down.
What?
How do I stay safe?
We can stay safe by 3 simple methods. Number 1, wear a mask. Number 2, wash your hands very frequently. And the other one is keep your distance.
That's good.
We're all in this together, and we all have to do our part.
What's wrong with being compassionate?
Hi, I'm Ryan. Welcome to Missions Accomplished, where we connect God's resources to his people. We need your help to get the word out. We're here to serve you, the people. So we need you, the people, to tell us what you need. Are you a philanthropist? Does your neighborhood need cleaning up? Did you lose your dog? What do you need? Let us know, because our mission is your mission accomplished.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Did you hear what she said?
You know
What? I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Where the
Really?
street
Girl, yes, she was working in the street.
and everybody else listens.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita Beee. Talks with Nita Beee. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio,
The West Coast's premier podcast network. World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Welcome back to another segment of Talks with Nita Beee. I am your host, Nita Beee, and today we're going to be talking about the beauty within. Here I have my wonderful guest, Miss Pat Mulloy, who we were sitting here talking about just all kinds of internal beauty and exterior beauty, and she makes me feel beautiful every time I'm in her presence. And she's so sweet. She's so sweet, like candy that you'll get a cavity. That's just how sweet she is. So um, I want this show to be a show that is personable and relatable, nothing staged. Though I do have questions for Miss Pat, and we're going to get into the reason why she's visiting us here today. Um, Without further ado, please help me welcome you all, Miss Pat Mulloy. Yay! And the crowd goes, yay! So you're welcome. So we're just going to jump right into it, Miss Pat. We have known each other. We were just talking about this earlier. We've known each other for like 4 or 5 years, and we were introduced through divine intervention of God through my baby girl, Alexandria, who was at Black Angus Steakhouse and knew I had. It's really ironic because I had told her, don't tell me anything about Mary Kay. I'm familiar with it. I think I already had a consultant. Like I would call one when I needed something and I would just get it. But then we met and she started really beautifying me, y'all. I mean, like making the outwardly reverse back inwardly and then inwardly coming out. And we're going to talk more about that. We have Miss Pat here that is going to get into Mary Kay. Now, I know about Mary Kay. I feel like I'm a baby graduate of Mary Kay because my mom used to, back in the day when Mary Kay had the little pink trays and it had the mirrors that you connect into the trays and the little gold brushes, the little lip brushes, you put the little end, push it up and do all of that. And then they had this awesome, soft, like cotton candy, good smelling lip gloss that used to be in a long pink tube. And I used to love it. And it was clear. And I used to sneak hers. And my mom had this pink big suitcase. And it was a pink big suitcase. And it had these tubes, real big tubes. So you see, I know all about Mary Kay. Yeah, like long time ago. And my mom used to go, she would go to these women's houses and they would cook dinner, like cook a meal, play music, the OJs and Temptations. And she would fix their faces and fix their hair and just beautify them. And a lot of them were going through a lot of rough situations. And even though I was a little girl and I would travel with my mom there to watch her do that, it was a ministry for her to be able to empower. And that's what we're going to be talking about because you empowered me. So you really did. I know that you always, think about, oh, Arnita, and I always text you and say, see, you made me beautiful today. Thank you for making me beautiful. Thank you for what you do. I came out of a domestic violence relationship. And during that domestic violence relationship, there was an incident to whereas my abuser punched me in my face. So I have an indention in my face that when the makeup is not on, you can see it. And I don't, I love the fact that it's there, but I don't like the fact that it's there. I love the fact that it's there because it reminds me of what to never go back to. But I love the fact that Mary Kay makes me so beautified when I put on the foundation and just fix myself up and the concealers and all of this good stuff. So without further ado of me, let's go into you. So you are and help me to get it right. You are not a Mary Kay consultant anymore. You are.
I'm an elite team leader.
Yes, an elite team leader. I would be the consultant. And she's
I'm
trying
still
to
a
recruit
consultant.
me.
I'm still a consultant. Everybody, even the nationals, are consultants.
Wow.
First and foremost, but
Mhm.
I'm an elite team leader, which simply means that I have that 8 women have chosen to join my team to better themselves, to make a little extra money, to learn, to become more confident,
Mhm.
and to work at whatever pace that they want to work at.
Yeah.
That's the flexibility is so great. So
You all hear the underline of that? She is selling it for sure.
well,
So, Ms. Pat, before you got, how long have you been doing Mary Kay?
I first signed my agreement in 1981.
Oh, wow.
So about 40 years. I was in Wyoming.
How can
I
it be
was
40
married.
years and you're just like only 49.
Oh, I love you.
I
I turned 72 in May.
Oh, I want to look just like you. See what Mary Kay will do.
Well, you
for
should. I'll have to show you a picture later.
Beautiful.
My mother is 97,
I know. Oh my
and
gosh, so blessed.
she's still absolutely awesome.
I can imagine.
Absolutely awesome.
So what were you doing before Mary Kay?
Oh heavens, a lot of things. I have been a police dispatcher, actually in the city of Escondido. I've been an executive secretary. I worked for the Navy in civil service as a secretary, and I worked for Boeing Aircraft at Ellsworth Air Force Base back in the 70s. I was in Wyoming. I was a secretary to a roustabout outfit, and a roustabout outfit is that group that Gillette at that time was wide open with the oil spaces. So there were at one time like 13 coal mines in the area, and I don't even know how many oil rigs.
Wow.
And the company I worked for supplied services to those oil rigs, and so I was like a girl Friday.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
I taught belly dancing. I taught swimming. I taught water aerobics.
Wow.
A jack of all trades.
Yes,
master
you
of
have
none.
done a lot,
I've
and
done a
now
lot of
it's
things.
narrowing down to you are strictly Mary Kay.
Now I am.
Why Mary Kay?
Well,
How,
told you how.
I'm sorry, back it up. Not why Mary Kay.
How did I
How
get
were
there?
you introduced to Mary Kay? Who introduced you?
Well, I went to a party, like what your mother did.
Yeah.
And a lot of us back then, we were getting, one person had a dealership for Herbalife, and one had a dealership for Amway, and so on.
Tupperware.
But we didn't really care for the makeup. And I had been to the Mary Kay party, and I liked the makeup. So I called the gal and I said, "How much does a franchise cost?" Well, it doesn't really work like that. She came out and talked to me, and I thought, nah, I don't think so. But she left Mary Kay's autobiography.
Wow.
And I read that thing cover to cover, and I called her up 24 hours later and said, "Where do I sign?"
And she was reading to me the excerpts of this book. It's a really good book, and I really I want to get that book so that I can read it, because she's just a positive woman who had a vision and left such a legacy to all of these beautiful women. But before we get ahead of ourselves, so we have L'Oreal, we have just different kinds of Lancome. We have all of these different arrays, brands, makeup brands. Why Mary Kay?
Well, several reasons. One, we have a dual marketing program. So I buy from the company, I sell to Arnita. No middleman. We don't have to pay Nordstrom's or Neiman Marcus or anybody else, the third party. We don't pay advertising. We don't have any advertising at all, because it sells word of mouth.
Yeah.
And almost every month there are Mary Kay products featured by beauty editors in a variety of magazines. That's so it's much less expensive. So the quality of the product is as good, if not better. And part of the thing would be that most of our upper sell products, our skincare products, the 3D, the repair, are approved, have the Good Housekeeping seal of approval.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what that is, the Good Housekeeping Company Corporation have their own private labs, and they will, if you request their approval, they take your product and they run it through the whole gamut of scientific tests.
And let you know.
Yeah, exactly. And it's an independent study. So they're running it for efficacy. They're running it for price. They're running it to see that it does what you say it's doing.
Wow.
And so we have that stamp of approval. Well, what that means is if you don't like any product, well, with Mary Kay, it doesn't matter because we have a 100% guarantee on anything, no questions asked. But if for some reason your consultant isn't available, you can't get a hold of anyone, Good Housekeeping will give you your money back on that product.
Wow.
That's
really
the kind of,
awesome.
that's what that housekeeping seal of approval means. So when you flip through a Mary Kay catalog, you look for that seal. That's
Everything
what
is
it means.
golden.
Yeah,
It's
everything is golden.
So, Pat,
Made in USA.
yeah, made in the USA as well. Um, I watched the video of the women, the dynamic women behind Mary Kay. Can you share with the viewers who are the faces of Mary Kay? There's such a diversity.
Well, you walk down the street, they're the faces of Mary Kay. We come in every color, every creed, every height, weight, looks, you name it. You go to if you go to a convention, a seminar, there is no perfect Mary Kay, except, like Nita said earlier, the beauty comes from, because the longer you're in Mary Kay gets in you. And Mary Kay's philosophy, this is what recruited me, is put God first,
Yes.
your family second,
Yes.
and your career third. And once
Yes.
you put your priorities in order, everything else falls into place. And the longer you're in Mary Kay, the longer you act like that. And that golden rule attitude becomes a way of life. It comes out in your voice. It comes out in your face. It comes out in your friendships.
Comes out in your
Yeah.
finances.
And definitely in your
Which we're going
finances.
to talk about next.
Absolutely in your
So
finances.
when you say Mary Kay, a lot of people think about back then it was the pink Cadillac.
Pink,
but now
they think
we
lipsticks
got,
and
we got
Cadillacs.
Escalades too.
Mhm.
So, but before that, it was actually the Grand Am, correct? Was
Well,
it?
the Cadillac has always been the first and only car to original.
Oh, the Cadillac. Okay.
It was the original car, and then as the company grew and they expanded their program to give incentive, because the Cadillac's just for directors.
Oh,
And the
okay.
Escalade now is for national directors. So that is the cream de la cream.
Which she's about to get.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm speaking into
But my
existence.
director,
Yeah.
Miss Rebecca,
Mhm.
I don't know. I think she's on her 20th pink her pink Escalade. She's been a
Trust your
national-
purpose.
Yes.
Trust your purpose, Pat.
So when they started opening the company up to give consultants and those who weren't quite up the ladder of success yet, they started opening it up to other cars. So remember the red
Yes.
Grand Am
Yeah,
was
I
one.
remember. Yeah, the
And
Grand Am.
right
yeah.
now, I'm actually on target for my Chevy Malibu, which is the first car in the run.
She's gonna take me for a spin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting, Anita. It almost was a Lincoln.
Oh wow.
When Mary Kay first decided she wanted a Cadillac, she went to the Cadillac dealership and they wouldn't sell her one.
Oh.
They told her to go home and get her husband.
Oh wow. Well, that's
And so
not
she
surprising.
she walked across the street to the Lincoln dealer, or she was at the Lincoln rather, and the Lincoln wouldn't sell it to her. So she walked across the street to the Cadillac dealership and they had no problem taking her money.
Wow.
They had a little bit of a problem when she wanted it painted pink.
They're like, ma'am.
They told her, you know how much it's going to cost you to repaint
Yeah.
this when you don't like it?
I don't
She
care.
says, I want it exactly. They
I don't
painted
care.
it
Here's
pink.
my money. Do what I ask
And
you to do.
That became such a status symbol. Everybody wanted.
Yeah. Cadillac. And I would see the Cadillacs rolling, and I'm like, Mary Kay. That's Mary Kay. Because the paint is different. The style is different.
It's called Mary Kay pink.
Yeah, you
called
don't
Mary Kay
find that anywhere. Like
Mm-mm.
that pink is like golden, like literally. It's a different pink that only Mary
You know,
Kay, I think.
we have more free cars on the road than UPS has trucks.
Wow. I think
Of
you,
all of
yeah, I think
brands.
you had told me that
Yeah.
before. I think you told me that before. So with you being with Mary Kay, what are some of the benefits that you've seen from being a consultant and just being a long-term
Well, I think
Mary
personal
Kay?
growth. It's one of the best personal improvement programs, personal confidence, and so on. I know years ago, I was at a retreat in Estes Park, Colorado, and we were sitting around the campfire and sharing our dreams and so on. And I said, well, if I had my life to live over, I'd have gone back to school and become a vet.
Okay.
And one of the directors looked at me and said, so what's stopping you? Well, that planted a seed. I didn't do anything right then, but then after I moved back to California and I started exploring my options, I was still in Mary Kay and I still loved it, but I really wasn't ready to climb the corporate ladder yet or to do the work that's needed. Mary Kay's easy.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do it sitting home watching TV and bonbons.
Yeah.
Eating bonbons. It's work.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really motivated to do that, but I
Mhm.
still had this deep love of animals. I was raised on a farm.
Mhm.
So I went back to school here at Mesa College,
Mhm.
got my degree in animal health technology, took my state boards, and became a registered vet tech.
Wow.
Worked in Escondido at Acacia Animal Hospital, and I was there for almost 30 years.
Oh my gosh.
I originally was going to be a vet. I was going to work my way through,
Yeah.
but the more I
But
got
the Lord
into
said.
yes, I was a nurse and I was good at it. I
Wow.
was a really good technician. It was the nursing that I loved, and I stayed there for 30 years. So
Oh my God.
fast forward 30 years, when I started getting ready to retire, okay, it's time to bring Mary Kay from the back burner
Yes.
to the
Bring
front
it on
burner.
to the
Bring
forefront.
it on. And so I got an iPad. I went to a meeting. I had no clue how to even work the iPad. I
Mhm.
barely knew how to turn it on.
Mhm.
And now I'm Zooming, I'm Skyping.
Look at that. Look at that.
So it's personal growth.
Mhm.
The skincare is unbelievable. I
Mhm.
mean, there's no other product. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I don't care if you're using what. In my opinion, there's absolutely no
Of
other
course,
product
of course.
on the market.
I agree.
And we have like 5 or 6 systems,
Mhm.
and they're all interchangeable. So
Yeah.
you can take a cleanser from one and
Yeah.
a moisturizer from the
Mhm.
other. They're
Mhm.
designed, they're synergistic. They're
Yeah.
designed to work together.
Yes.
And so I think the skincare is phenomenal. The personal growth, not only in confidence, but in grooming,
Mhm.
the teaching. We have doctorate level training,
Training. Yeah.
and that's free to us.
Yeah.
Doctorate level training. It's
Yeah.
uh,
Can't go wrong with it.
we have apps.
It's a proven system.
Yeah, it's a proven system.
Mhm.
And Mary Kay's proven system was you help someone, and the more people you help, the
The
higher up
ladder.
you
That's
go.
that
Yeah,
ladder.
the ladder
The
go.
ladder.
Everybody can earn the same prizes. I have
Yeah.
2
You
diamond
see the
rings.
trinkets? Look at these trinkets.
Um,
She
but
is
it's
bling
just not
blinging
me.
over here. I know you can't see it really from the camera, but these trinkets look really good. They
Yeah.
look really good.
Well, and the thing is, I'm not the only one who won them.
Yeah.
There's a goal, and anybody who works at it can win the same prizes. So it isn't that there's going to be a first place, a second place, a third place. There is, of
Mhm.
course,
Yeah.
but most of the prizes anybody can earn.
Talk a little bit about some of the some of the successes that you've encountered. Like your talk about this jacket,
This is
beautiful jacket.
this I earned the right to wear. It's
Uh-huh.
called the Red Jacket Club.
Mhm.
And anytime when you recruit or have 3 people join your team and they become active, then you're a red jacket. You're on the first run of the leadership.
Mhm.
You've advanced into a leadership
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
This particular jacket I actually uh, was paid for by the company. Most of the jackets you earn the right to wear, but you buy them.
Mm.
This one I didn't because I got three new recruits in 1 month.
Mhm.
And so I got this free. And these are
The
very,
favor of
very
God.
nice.
The
Very
favor
nice.
of God.
All of the jewelry I'm wearing, every single piece of jewelry I'm wearing
Yes.
were awards.
Beautiful.
They're
Beautiful.
not, I wouldn't say they're prizes. They are, you earn them.
Mhm.
You don't say you won something, you earned
Earned.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
technically that is correct because you work hard.
Yeah.
You know, and recruiting and just the dynamics of Mary Kay and bringing women under you. So you actually do earn it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And we were talking about Nita Bee because I go by Nita Bee, Bee. And can you show the trinket that you earned?
Yeah.
The beautiful, what
Well,
is
it's
that?
a
What does that
well,
say?
it's a bracelet. It's
Bracelet, yeah.
every year for the last, I don't know, few years, we can earn a new piece of jewelry every month by accomplishing a certain goal.
Mhm.
And these jewelry is designed by, is it Graciano? He designs Beyonce's jewelry.
Mm.
I can't pronounce his name. It's
Yeah.
Italian.
Y'all know the
But there's a
one.
theme. This year it's spark a chain reaction. But last year it was be all that you can be.
Be all you can be.
Now Mary Kay, the bumblebee was her symbol because aerodynamically a bumblebee's wings are too short and its body too fat and heavy to fly. But
And nobody told them that.
nobody told the bumblebee that.
No limit.
No. So it flies anyway. And that's what she said. Nobody
Mhm.
thought in the 60s that women could do what she thought they could do.
Yeah.
And she just kept telling them, you can do it, honey.
You can do it.
You can
do
do
it. You can do it.
She'd look
Trust
at you in the
vision.
eye and you can do it.
Trust the journey.
And so the bumblebee became her symbol. And all of the top people in the company have diamond bumblebees.
Real diamonds.
Real diamonds.
Real.
So when we go to seminar, the nationals are walking around, I'm not kidding, with an armed guard.
Yeah.
Because they have like $1 million or so worth of diamond bumblebees on their jackets
And
for the
that's
accomplishments,
really
for their accomplishments.
That's really so ironic because, like I was telling you,
I told
my
you,
mom,
you need to be on my team.
My mom used to wear the bees on her jacket, and I have her bees, so I'm gonna go home and look at those.
I
bees
told
and be
you,
like,
you.
"Eh."
I've been trying to tell her for a
For
couple of years.
literally.
She needs to be on my team. She would be so, and she's
I'm
so
coming.
beautiful. Is she
I'm
not
coming.
incredibly
Thank
beautiful?
You so very much. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Thank you so very much for that.
You are beautiful.
So, for those who are watching, the women that have heard, like, okay, you get the cars and you get, to travel and you get acknowledgement and encouragement and
Training,
making some good money. What would you tell the woman that says, but I don't have, how much does it cost? I don't have, of course we know it takes money to make money, but what would you say?
Well, normally a starter kit is $100. And that gives you about $400 in retail merchandise. It gives you all of the supplies you need to do about 6 to 8 parties, and all of the training materials you need, access to the internet and to the company's internet website, which has, like I said, doctorate level training on it. Right now, until the end of the year, we also have, because of COVID, the company came out with this about 6 months ago, an e-start for $30. Now, for the $30, you don't get the kit. You get a consultant number, which gives you the right to go online and order your products at 50%. Everybody buys their product at a 50% discount. It also gives you a free web page for a year, and the web pages are very professional. They're maintained by the company. I do not pay a web company, and I'll give you my web page before we're done here. You can go online and look. It is a very professional web page. You also get a ProPay account, which is a credit card company. And it's the one that Mary Kay has dealt with and negotiated with to give us the best deal as far as fees and so on. You get that account free for a year. That in and of itself is about $100 worth of product.
Wow. We're going to continue. I feel like a boss already, like I'm owning my own business already. So we're going to continue to talk with Pat. I have Pat Mulloy here today. We're talking about the beauty within. And I mean, just, oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. It's not just about Mary Kay, but it is about Mary Kay and how Mary Kay just doesn't stand for makeup. It stands for internal beauty. It stands for ministry. It stands for passion. It stands for encouraging women and motivating women. And we're going to continue to talk about all of that. I thank you so very much for joining me today. Don't forget to catch me on World Tuned Radio YouTube / World Tuned Radio. Nita Beee Talks with Nita Beee. I will be here every other Saturday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and we have some good stuff coming. So my guest today is Pat Mulloy, and we're talking about the beauty within. We'll be back, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us on today. We'll be back.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. West Coast's premier podcast network. World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in.
Did you hear what she said?
You know what?
I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Where
Really?
street
Girl, yes, she was working in the street.
and everybody else listens.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita Bee. Talks with Nita Bee. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
What is COVID?
COVID is a virus, one of the many germs that your body is constantly on the defense against.
Can I catch COVID?
It is very aggressive.
Really?
You can develop a temperature, you can lose sense of taste, lose your sense of smell.
Taste?
The virus is lethal enough to cause severe enough illness to cause your body to shut down.
What?
How do I stay safe?
We can stay safe by three simple methods. Number one, wear a mask. Number two, wash your hands very frequently. And the other one is keep your distance.
That's good.
We're all in this together, and we all have to do our part.
What's wrong with being compassionate?
Hi, I'm Ryan. Welcome to Missions Accomplished, where we connect God's resources to his people. We need your help to get the word out. We're here to serve you, the people. So we need you, the people, to tell us what you need. Are you a philanthropist? Does your neighborhood need cleaning up? Did you lose your dog? What do you need? Let us know, because our mission is your mission accomplished.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Did you hear what she said?
You know what?
I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Where
Really?
street
Girl, yes, she was working in the street.
and everybody else listens.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita Bee. Talks with Nita Bee. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi, and welcome back to Talk with Nita Bee on World Tune Radio. I'm your host, Nita Bee, and today we are talking about the beauty within, and my guest is Miss Pat Mulloy, who is a Mary Kay phenomenon, just a phenomenal woman who has been my beauty, my go-to for beauty since
4 or 5 years.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that it's been that long. And we were talking about Mary Kay because my mom would do Mary Kay, but it wasn't as deep. She wasn't as deep into it as this. But we're going to talk about the aspects of what Mary Kay really is and going beyond the Cadillacs and going beyond all of the accolades that you receive from Mary Kay. And it's more than that. It's a ministry that I see it as. And we were talking before the break about the women who are saying, oh, this sounds wonderful and great, but I don't have the money to do it. And you were saying that the investment is really worth it to invest. And you also have a ongoing until the end of the year.
To the
There
end of the
is
year. It's
a
called the eStart. It's $30. You get a consultant number, which allows you to place an order at
Mhm.
50%. You get a website and you get a credit card, an account for free. So you can immediately go online, hand out your website to your family and friends,
Mhm.
have them place orders on your website, use the credit card to process them, and you can just build your business that way. The
Mhm.
best way is if you do the 100 and the 30, because with the $100 alone, you pay for the website
Yeah,
and you pay for the credit card company.
you're getting a good deal.
So if you do for 130, you get the free website, the free credit card account,
Mhm.
and the starter kit with everything that goes with it.
Yeah.
And you can really get yourself going and start fast.
Mhm.
Now, one thing we were talking about during the break is when you do produce, then, as in every quarter that you are productive and you're working your business and you're making money and you're getting people on your team, they
Mhm.
have the first of every quarter a list of prizes that you can earn that quarter.
Mhm. Mhm.
And depending from here down, well, my favorite, I mean, we're always asked at meetings, what's your favorite quarterly prize?
Mm.
Well, 2 years ago, I earned a trip to Mexico.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I took my sister
Mhm.
to Puerto Vallarta. The two of us had never been
Wow.
anywhere, just the two of us.
Thank you, Mary Kay.
Yes, it
She
was.
earned it.
We had a marvelous time. We got to see baby sea turtles being born on the
Oh,
beach. Was
wow.
phenomenal. We went snorkeling, we went horseback riding, we went kayaking. We had an absolute blast. And I would have never been able to treat her to that
Yeah.
without Mary Kay.
Mm.
It was just
Awesome.
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 Yeah.
Awesome. Let's backtrack a little bit. Thank you for sharing that. Let's backtrack a little bit. So, I was watching the video of all of these wonderful, dynamic women. And I told you, I was like, I saw that and I was so encouraged not only to be a woman, but a Black American woman. And the reason why is because I'm seeing my sisters, they are just revolving and just shining, literally just shining. And they all had these backgrounds that were so diverse. Um, Coming from Harvard University, Howard, master degrees, bachelors, first ladies, husbands are pastors, and just different people, just different women. So there's not one particular person that woman that has to be a certain in a criteria in order for you to be in a consulting or signing on. But what caught my attention was because you talked about it earlier, and you said that God first, family, and then your career. And the Bible says that, you serve God and you keep God first, and he shall add all things unto you. Let's talk a little bit about the faith based of Mary Kay, how she incorporated that into the company and how that is in conjunction with the formula of success for Mary Kay.
Well, she was just a very faith-filled woman
Mhm.
from early on, and her dad was sick. He had been in a sanitarium with tuberculosis, and when he finally came home, he was still not well. And
Mhm.
her mother was a nurse, but she took a job as a restaurant manager because it paid more.
Mhm.
But she was gone like 14 hours a day. So
Mm.
little 7-year-old Mary Kay
Mhm.
had to take care of her dad.
Yeah.
So if he wanted chicken something for supper, she'd call up her mom and,
Mhm.
I don't know how to make that. She'd say, you
Right.
can do it, honey. Here's what you do. And she'd give her the list of ingredients and you can do it. You can do it, honey. You can do it.
You can do it. You can
And
do it.
the Bible was, and the faith, the church was ingrained into her life from early childhood.
Mhm.
And she always believed that no matter what was happening in her life, and she did not have an easy life.
Mhm.
I won't go into details, but she
Yeah.
didn't. She was a single mother and she worked for, I think Stanley House and Fuller Brush and a variety of other sales companies
Mhm.
as a woman in
Yeah.
the 50s.
Yeah.
When she was a top salesperson, she got tackle boxes and fishing gear.
Yeah.
So she swore if she ever had a company, she would give women prizes that they would want,
Yeah.
something they wouldn't buy for themselves
And that they deserved.
and that they deserved. And she finally quit when yet another man that she trained was promoted over her. They kept saying, well, he's a man, he's got a family to support. She had 3 small children at home to support by herself.
She was
But
just
that didn't make any difference at
Yeah.
all. But God has always been the center of her life. And whenever she had a decision to make, she prayed on it.
Yeah.
And that made that the center. So
I love that.
when she was starting the company, if I may,
Yeah, go ahead and read. This is the book that
yeah,
I
this is
want to
her
get,
autobiography,
and it's really interesting. And she was reading to me, sharing with me some things out of the book, and I was like, this woman left a legacy, and she is just so amazing. Even though she's gone, her spirit still lives on, her image still lives on. The foundation is just so strong, and I'm just so amazed at how women are still incorporating and keeping to the faith and the vision of her dream, her purpose.
well, we're talking 1963. We've been in business 57 years. And my objective was to give women the opportunity to do anything they were smart enough to do. So to me, P&L didn't mean so much as profit and loss as people in love. And then her husband, when they were talking about marketing in the business, he said he would explain that he had to buy our goods at one price and sell them for X amount more to the consumer. That's how a business keeps from going broke, Mary Kay. His advice just went in one ear and out the other. I wasn't interested in the dollars and cents part of any business. My interest in 1963 was offering women opportunities that didn't exist anywhere else. And that's how she started the business. And as it grew and it became the corporation that it is now, she started the Mary Kay Foundation, which her great-granddaughter or granddaughter still runs today. It operates on a 3% profit, not profit, expense. So 97 cents of every dollar that's donated to the foundation goes to the charities. And the foundation concentrates on 2 things: ending women's cancers,
Yes.
and
then-
ending domestic violence.
Yes, and we're going to talk about that because that is one of
Yeah.
my primary subjects, topics, situations, conditions that I advocate for is domestic violence and advocate a voice for it. Also, I wanted to talk about a little bit about what Mary Kay is. It's not just, the high fashions of the cars and the makeup and going out and selling. Tell what else Mary Kay offers, because it's so much more to that than just,
it's it's a sisterhood. It's a support system.
Yes, a strong one.
We're very strong, and a lot women don't have that, and it's not encouraged in the marketplace today.
Right.
It's not
Yeah.
encouraged in the corporate world. You're looking out for number one because the person next to you might be looking for the same job, the
Yeah.
same promotion. We can all get the same promotion.
Competitive
Yeah, we can
competition.
all be directors.
Yeah.
If we want to work for it.
Yeah.
But there's a sisterhood. We have like 4 different Facebook pages that are private pages. Each director has their own and so on, but they're supportive. They're helpful. Right now, everybody is sharing ideas on marketing ideas for Christmas. And Mary Kay always said, you have an idea, I have an idea, together we have 2 ideas.
Yes.
Share.
Teamwork makes the dream
teamwork,
work.
exactly.
Makes it work.
Absolutely.
And they are a team, a genuine team.
But
There's room for everybody for success.
But one of the things that Mary Kay was very much an advocate for is giving back. And through the foundation, $57 million have been donated by Mary Kay Inc. and the foundation to help end domestic violence. In California alone, we support 60 shelters.
Wow.
And we support them
60.
with grants and a variety of other things.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Did you know that 1 in 4 women in the United States will experience domestic violence in their life?
Financially.
In their life. 1 in 3 young people, and this is what's so scary. 1 in 3 young people will experience abuse in a dating situation, and we're talking young.
Yeah.
And the company is also lobbying for good advocates for laws. Well, it'll support survivors of domestic violence to end it, legislate it. And then we give back through, there's been 1 million makeovers for good. I don't have a lot of
Mm.
detail on that, but a lot of the women are doing makeovers. And I think it goes along what we talked about, where I
For the
want to come and
shelter.
go
Yes,
and give,
yes,
do,
yes.
I'm
Much needed,
working with
yes.
Anita right now to try and offer my services as a consultant
At the shelter.
to do do makeovers at the shelters.
Yes.
When women are battered, they don't
The
want to go out.
self-esteem,
Yeah, it goes
just-
down.
It's not there.
Yeah, and so you get a little bit of makeup, show them how to cover up scars, how to cover up bruises. It makes it a tremendous
Mhm.
difference in
Yes.
their insides and
Yeah.
their confidence and their ability to look at themselves and up their
I
self-esteem.
don't even know about that to say
Yeah,
I am beautiful.
exactly. So it's and pink changing lives.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in the world scene, it's pink doing green, which is kind of interesting.
Uh-huh.
We have planted over 1 million trees around the world. Our global manufacturing facilities demonstrate sustainable process every day through a very robust recycling program. All of our products are recyclable.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And we have a zero landfill in our manufacturing facility, a zero landfill. Innovative, environmentally friendly products and packaging. The little bubbles that our packaging come in are baking soda.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
they dissolve right
Do I
in.
have some in my package? I'm
Yeah.
gonna-
Probably. And like I said, we have zero landfill status, biodegradable packing, peanuts, what I just talked about.
Mhm.
And our headquarters, the world headquarters and global manufacturing facility, which is in Dallas, Texas, is powered by 100% renewable energy.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's an extremely environmentally and socially responsible company that reaches out. It's so much more than lipstick and pink Cadillacs.
Yeah, and
It's so
cares
much.
about
Cares about
everything
women.
all the way around, every dynamic from domestic violence to building up your self-confidence to your finances to building for your family to if you want to go to college, I mean your goals, just whatever it is, the company is there to actually support you and able you to be able to do that. And I'm coming on board soon. I'm coming. So
They,
speaking of
They
which,
also do the same thing, the
Yeah.
Foundation for Cancers,
Yeah.
women's cancers, breast
Yes.
cancer.
Yes.
They donate millions of dollars to research facilities and to doctors and hospitals to end cancer for women. And if you have a friend or a relative or a consultant gets cancer, all you have to do is call Dallas Medical,
You
and
cannot beat
they're
that.
on top of it.
You
It's just
cannot beat that.
yeah, it's phenomenal.
You cannot beat that. We are talking today. I'm your host, Nita Beee, and you're watching Talks with Nita Beee. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I have my host, my guest here today, my co-host, my guest here today, Miss Pat Mulloy, and we're talking about the beauty within. And speaking of which, I'm going to lift up this beautiful basket right here that we have today. And you talked about building the confidence of women, the facials and whatnot.
Right.
So what is it that you have going on that you are offering as far as 10 people? Did you say the first 10 people?
Yeah, the first 10 people who contact me between now and November 30th.
Today, which is the 21st.
Yeah, between now and the 30th,
Uh-huh.
will receive a complimentary virtual makeover and a surprise shopping spree on my
Ooh,
website.
I love shopping sprees. I love it. So tell the viewers how they can get in touch with you.
They can go to my website, which is www. I think he has my thing, which we'll show later.
Okay.
www.marykay.com/Pat Mulloy, PATMULLOY. The phone number is on that. I can't rattle it off because I just signed up yesterday for a business phone number,
Yeah.
and I don't have it memorized.
Yeah. But if you can't get in touch with her, please feel free to reach out to me and I can pass your information on. We're giving away a free shopping spree. There it is, 619-500-7648.
Right.
Independent beauty consultant.
And that's my email address too, at gmail.com.
Yes.
So
God first, family second, career third. Come on and join the team with Miss Pat and come on and get you some good old stuff. So we're going to talk about this basket right here and tell us a little bit about it.
Is
Yeah, pull it on out. You said she say a gift for me.
I got a gift for little old you.
Wow.
And what this is my,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
you hold it up.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is.
You hold up your
Oh, my gift, my gift.
Now
my
that's
gift,
what
my
I
gift,
call
my
my
gift,
COVID,
gift, my gift.
my COVID care package. And what's in it is our new, I don't know where, our
You're
new,
good. You're in
our
sight.
new
You're
hand
you.
soap, which we came
Oh,
out during COVID, which
wow.
has got shea butter in it. And so it's,
Oh, my
besides really cleaning your
goodness.
hands, it moisturizes them at the same time.
And wait.
And then
I thank you so very much, first and foremost. Thank you. But I'm so excited about this. Do you all see this? This is a Mary Kay mask. And I was just telling her, I love your mask. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, thank you
I
so
don't-
very much.
Well, what else is
Oh
in
my
there?
gosh, what else do we have in there? It's okay.
That
So
is
this
called
oh
that's
uh-oh,
a hand
sorry.
sanitizer.
This is hand sanitizer.
We call it
for the
Sanitizer.
holiday. Sanitizer.
Go ahead and try
Look
it.
at that. Look at this.
It's 75% alcohol. And
75% alcohol.
It's
Okay.
got aloe
Oh,
and shea butter and glycerin
okay.
in it. So it
Mm.
softens and moisturizes your
All
hands.
right.
It's CDC recommended,
Mhm.
FDA approved.
Wow.
And another thing Mary Kay did when the COVID hit,
Oh
we-
my gosh, it's in a
we-
cute little container.
Isn't
Look
that
at
adorable?
that. And
And
it's
then-
convenient. You can put it in your purse.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
and then there's a
Okay.
there's
So
a
you wanna
hand cream.
pull- Oh, a hand cream. Okay.
And they're all in that kit. They're all fragrance free.
Oh, wow.
So it's perfect for
I love the
anyone.
hand creams. I love the
Anyone.
hand creams because they always make your hands soft. Like, is this like satin hands? Is this?
it's one of the products that in satin hand, but it's
Mm.
fragrance free.
Oh, fragrance free.
I set up the COVID
I
care
always-
package for men as well as women. So
Oh,
it's
that's
all
so
fragrance free.
sweet.
Perfect for anyone who's a caregiver or a nurse or anything else like that.
Look at this big, beautiful basket. Come on, the first 10 people, make sure that you contact Pat so that you can get in and get your facial and get a shopping spree. You can't beat that. I mean, you just can't.
You want to hold up the other,
Yeah.
the other package that's in there with the pink,
Oh,
the
yeah,
red
yeah,
bow.
yeah.
Take that and hold that up because I want to
Okay,
talk about.
what we got
Okay.
here? I'll do it.
Well,
like
this is another
this.
community service thing.
Okay.
This is what I'm doing with the Adopt a Grandparent program this year.
Oh.
Anyone who purchases one of these for $25, the gift, their purchase is going to be going to a resident at Silverado Memory Care Facility in Escondido,
How nice is
because
that?
they don't get visitors on a regular basis. And now
Yeah,
that
and
there's
especially during
COVID,
the holidays.
well, not COVID, they can't. Even the family that do visit can't visit.
Oh, they can't visit.
No, they're in lockdown.
Not even with the mask.
No.
Oh, okay.
So there's a hand cream, a leg cream, and a pair of socks.
Oh, those socks are
Perfect.
so nice and comfy.
Oh,
And they would
I
love
said
that.
I wasn't supposed to say prices. I'm sorry.
A
Whoops.
kind donation. A kind donation. Oh, this is really nice. And this is like a gift that's already set. So if you're like me and you can't wrap and you suck at wrapping,
Mhm.
this is perfect.
Right.
There you go. Okay. And what else? We'll just sit this here for now. And what else do we have going on in that basket?
Well, these are the sanitizers by
Oh,
themselves.
this is the sanitizer. Okay. The one that we
Yeah.
just saw
It's just-
here.
It's just showing that it can be gotten separately.
Okay.
This
Awesome.
is something I do. I make little angel ornaments out of washcloths, and that's
Oh my gosh,
a purse
y'all,
size
look at that.
a purse size perfume.
A purse size perfume. Now she
An
said my
atomizer,
keyword.
yeah.
I love perfume. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Did you
That
get
is
your new
really-
look yet?
I did. I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't actually checked the mail yet. So
When you're my customer, you get quarterly mailings that have
Yeah.
free stuff in them.
yeah.
And
Free.
this
We
quarter,
love free.
brand new perfume sample.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me of the gold. I think that there used to be a perfume called Gold, kind of. It kind of reminds me of that. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the Mary Kay brochure right here. And there are a lot. I mean, look at this. You cannot beat this. You cannot beat this. Look at this. Look at this. Am I doing?
Back.
Okay. I'm trying to all over the place. Okay. Here you go. Here
Yeah,
you go.
there you go.
There you go.
Perfect.
There you go.
Absolutely perfect.
Trying to work with the cameras here.
Yes.
Okay. So that's awesome. And what else do you have in the basket? Is that
Oh,
it?
there's a
Or
no, there's a men's.
oh, this is
That's
bling
a men's
bling.
cologne. That's
This is
that's
bling
our
bling.
Jo
So I'll
Malin.
remember.
That's just an
How to-
example of I can put together a care gift package
And
and
men like
just
bling
about any
too.
price
Men
range
like
that you
bling too.
want.
Yeah. Like there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, awesome. There we go. There we go. So this is
That's
for
our Jo.
men, and this
That's it.
is aftershave, or
Yeah,
what is
it's
it?
a men's
Oh,
cologne.
it's aftershave men
It's,
cologne in here.
it's
And
called
that's
a
what I was
Jermaine.
going to ask you about. Are there any male men consultants?
Yes,
Because I know that you have the men um,
products.
products. So
There are male
thank you for this
consultants, and there are
pack.
quite a few husband and wife team
Teams.
consultants.
Oh, wow.
And they're very successful.
powerful.
Yeah,
Teams.
very powerful. They're very successful.
awesome. Awesome.
But what usually happens is as the woman gets successful in her business, as with Rebecca, her husband quit his job, retired, and he works for her.
He drives her around.
Well,
and-
not just that,
and
he
chauffeurs
manages.
and make sure that
he-
his team partner is good.
Well, he manages her business
Oh wow.
and the office and the phone. So when she, as a national, she
Very
does a lot of
important.
driving. I
Very
know
important.
one of the director's consultants, her husband was military, and he used to make a lot of her deliveries for her.
Oh wow.
And the men at the base would laugh him running around with these little pink bags, and he
Mhm.
says, "I don't care what color the bags are. The money that I bring home is
Is
green." Yep.
and
He's
good.
like- he says,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's
it's
right.
green.
That's
the green.
right.
Pink turns to green. Is
Yep,
what he
that's right.
said.
That's right. That's
Pink
right.
turns to green.
Yes. And so at the end of the show, there is a positive saying that I want to say. Miss Mary Kay used
It
to
was
say this.
yeah, it's like a poem or a Thanksgiving
affirmation,
affirmation.
a
She kept this in her desk,
Mhm.
and Thanksgiving was her favorite holiday. And what does that say?
Mhm.
Was her favorite holiday, and she actually passed away on Thanksgiving.
Mm.
And I just want to, I'm looking for women who love the Lord, who are full of the Holy Spirit, and who want to win by working to join my team. So if
Keeping God first.
keeping God first and their family second, and if there's anything you've heard today
Mhm.
that would interest you, and if you have a consultant, first of all, we don't poach others'
Right,
customers.
right, right.
So if you already have a consultant, contact them. They
Yeah.
would love to hear from you.
Mhm.
I want that product. I want that new hand sanitizer.
Continue to support.
I
yes.
want to join Mary Kay. They would love to hear from you.
Mhm, mhm.
But if you don't, moi
Yeah,
would be
yes.
happy to
And
take care.
she is awesome and amazing, and she will definitely take care of you. I promise. I've been with her for 4. I'm just gonna say 5 years. I've been with her for 5 years, and she has never disappointed me, and has always blessed me. As you can see, look at her. Done blessed me with this. Yes, look at this. This is so cute. Thank you so very much. And out of all of it, I'm really excited about the mask. I'm really excited about that. So we have 5 minutes left on the countdown. I just want to say, Pat, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you coming, spending time, taking your time out of the day to come and just
Mhm.
talk about inspiration, the beauty within. And I just really know that see, this will be her last time here in the chair, because once she leaves here, she's gonna soar all the way up, get that Escalade. And so it's the Escalade, right? The big
the
pretty
top
the
premier.
top one, the top premium one. And she's gonna be traveling, so she's not gonna have time to be on the Nita Bee show. So
That's okay. You're going to be going with me.
hey, I receive it. I receive that. So again, thank you so very much for just everything that you do. Thank you for enlightening women. Thank you for encouraging them, inspiring and motivating them through your time of makeup, and just doing what you do. And I
Do you want
just
me to
really
read that for
appreciate
you,
that.
since you don't have your glasses.
I think I'm gonna be good. So without further ado, we're gonna end this show with a little positiveness and thanking God for everything. Uh, Pat, again, thank you. So this was from Mary Kay, and she
Mhm.
used to read this every day, and it's thank you God for everything. Thank you God for everything, the big things and the small. For every good gift comes from God, the giver of them all. And all too often we accept without any thanks or praise the gift God sends as blessings each day in many ways. And so, as this Thanksgiving time, we offer up a prayer to thank you, God, for giving us a lot more than our share. First, thank you for the little things that often come our way, the things we take for granted but don't mention when we pray. The unexpected courtesy, the thoughtful, kindly deed, a hand reached out to help us in the time of sudden need. Oh, make us aware, dear God, of little daily graces that come to us with sweet surprise from never dreamed of places. Then thank you for the miracles we are much too blind to see and give us new awareness of our many gifts from thee. And help us to remember that the key to life and living is to make each prayer a prayer of thanks and every day a thanksgiving. And on that note, we are signing off. Don't forget to join me December the 5th. I'll have my next guest on motivational speaking and just positiveness and encouragement. And you're watching the Nita Bee Talks with Nita Bee. So thank you so very much. Don't forget to go to YouTube/World Tuned Radio, hit the like button and share and tell everybody about the show. Have a good Thanksgiving and God bless you. Bye.
Where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Did you hear what she said?
You know what?
Well, I heard.
Man.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Where the
Really?
street
Girl, yes, she was twerking in the street.
me and you and everybody else listens.
Crazy.
Hey, this is Nita Bee. Talks with Nita Bee. I'll be covering everything. Anything you wanted to know about, I got you. Let's talk about it on World Tuned Radio.
The West Coast's premier podcast network.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
What is COVID?
COVID is a virus, one of the many germs that your body is constantly on the defense against.
Can I catch COVID?
It is very aggressive.
Really?
You can develop a temperature, you can lose sense of taste, lose your sense of smell.
Taste?
The virus is lethal enough to cause severe enough illness to cause your body to shut down.
What?
How do I stay safe?
We can stay safe by three simple methods. Number one, wear a mask. Number two, wash your hands very frequently. And the other one is keep your distance.
That's good.
We're all in this together, and we all have to do our part.
What's wrong with being compassionate?
Hi, I'm Ryan. Welcome to Missions Accomplished, where we connect God's resources to his people. We need your help to get the word out. We're here to serve you, the people. So we need you, the people, to tell us what you need. Are you a philanthropist? Does your neighborhood need cleaning up? Did you lose your dog? What do you need? Let us know, because our mission is your mission accomplished.
World Tune Radio, where the world tunes in. The West Coast's premier podcast network.